Hey y'all, we're back. We're gonna try this again. Apparently Instagram just went down or something. Um, let's see what's happening. I don't see anybody on here. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. I think we're happening again. Yes, I can see numbers. I can see it all. We're back. All right, hi guys. All right, welcome. The Talk chat room is live here on Instagram. Today is Thursday. Give me a second. Thursday, March 26th. It's a beautiful day out here in Los Angeles. I hope it's great wherever you are. I hope you're all at home. If you're watching, you're at home, which makes me happy because that means you're safe. Today we have an amazing guest. I'm super excited I get a chance to talk to my dear friend, Julianne Hough. You all know her. She was a judge on Dancing with the Stars. She was two-time champ. She's just incredible dancer, as you know, but she's also an amazingly talented actress. She starred in so many films. She's a singer. Do you remember her as Sandy in the Fox live event of Grease? I'm sure you do, because I do. She was incredible. And actually, what's funny is right before that, she got to, we all judged together with Olivia Newton-John, which was so cool. Anyway, I'm very excited to have with us today my dear friend, Julianne Hough. So let me let her in to the chat room. Welcome, everybody. Give her lots of hearts. Throw for my dear friend, Julianne Hough. She's here to share her latest initiative called Kinergy, and it's something good for everybody right now. Here she comes. It says connecting.
Yay! It works!
It
Technology!
works, hi.
Hi, beautiful angel. How are you?
Beautiful girl. I missed you.
I miss you too. You know what I love about this whole thing is the kindness and the love of like truth when we get to see each other. And it's like this human connection is real. And I just want to hug you.
I know.
Just like give you all the hugs in the world.
Hugs. I know it's interesting because even though we're more separated, we're also more connected. It's this weird, interesting, opposite extreme thing happening where I feel our connections are more important, more valuable, and more intense.
Also like more out of gratitude and like, you know, when you don't have something for a while, you really appreciate and the thing that maybe you took advantage of for so long. Or took for granted. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how are you doing during this strange time? You and Brooks, you guys are home together. How's it going?
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting because look, it's such a real thing that's happening. It's super scary and it's dark and there's a lot of you know, unhealthy people that are, you know, fearing their lives, but at the same time, I think this is an unbelievable opportunity to reconnect to what is important and what is not important, and to clear that from your whole mindset and your field moving forward. So when we're done with this time of what's happening in the world, we can really step into a new world in a new way, in a new paradigm, and a new shift.
And hopefully it's going to be a much better world because we're all going to be so much more aware of ourselves and our impact on each other and the world and the earth. And it's just, there's a lot of beautiful growth happening, even though there's a lot of pain and sorrow and a lot of loss happening at the same time.
I think, you know, there's a great book, The Prophet. I'm sure people have read it, but one of the chapters talks about joy, and you can't have joy without sorrow. And, you know, it's these extremes and finding that space in between, and really, you know, to go through the dark, you find the light. And sometimes we need to go through certain pains and, you know, hardships in order for us to really appreciate and see the good that comes out of it.
How have you been doing? Like, what have you been doing? What's your daily routine like now that you're home?
My daily routine.
Like, have new routines, right?
Well, honestly, it's like finding a routine, because you want to be able to figure out how to continue on life so you're not just going into a spiral of like, I need some structure in my life while giving me some space to, I don't know, just do what I've never done before and have fun. So I haven't been putting an alarm on, which is really nice. But I will say I'm going to bed earlier, which is great. But I'm really taking the mornings to find rituals for me that keep me grounded, keep me connected to myself, whether that's me doing Kinergy or some breath work or some meditation, even taking my supplements and doing my rituals, like my morning half a lemon
Right.
more water, you know, and really just being intentional about everything. We're so busy on the go usually. I usually wake up, get my things, and run out to the door to go to the office or a meeting or something. And so now it's like, oh, I can actually take 5 minutes even to just look at my food and be grateful for it. So just finding these little rituals throughout the day that are just more intentional.
Well, oh, you just mentioned Kinergy, and like I tuned in the other day. I know that you've been doing these online is it mostly on Instagram, or are you also doing it on Facebook?
It's just on Instagram Live right now, you know, like what we're doing here.
Okay, so you did one the other day, and I tuned in, and it made me feel so good. And I had the amazing opportunity to witness it and experience it when you were on tour with Oprah. You just got off of tour with Oprah for the 2020 Vision Tour, opening every show with her, traveling across the United States with her. That's kind of incredible. Tell us more about Kinergy, because I mean, it's so important. You're doing something that's so important for the world right now.
Thank you so much, first and foremost. And yeah, you know, being on tour with Oprah and being able to have that stage, that platform, that human being to endorse Kinergy. I mean, it's Oprah freaking Winfrey. You know,
I was
like
crying watching you. I was like, I'm so proud of Julie.
But you know, for us to have that be our launch of Kinergy and giving the world what I believe is my purpose and my mission in this world, which I feel so grateful to have found at 30 years old. You know, I'm 31 actually. You know, it's a dream come true. So Kinergy is a method that I don't even want to say that I created it, because I really felt like I just like kind of channeled it, and this is my gift that I want to give to the world, and it's come through me. But we use the 4 elements: earth, fire, water, air, to connect to ether, which is our Kinergy state. And even more so now than ever, if you look at nature, if you look outside, the planet is literally like so happy that we're inside. Because the sky has never been more blue. You know, we can actually breathe the air, especially in Los Angeles. There's not all this pollution. You know, we are nature by nature. So by being able to take all the natural elements that are in the world and visualize, move our body, and breathe with those elements within our body, that's what Kinergy is about taking what's natural in the world that's already part of us. We are nature by nature. So we get people moving, breathing, visualizing, and connecting to themselves so that they can actually breathe, especially during this time when we're really fear-based and worried about all the uncertainty of what's happening now, what about the future. And so that can like start getting like boiled all the way up here, and then we feel like we can't breathe, and then that affects our immune system, and then maybe we get sick, and then it's like a whole spiral effect. So how can we, you know, basically connect back to just like the space within our body, the truth that is within, which is like everything's going to be okay. So that's what Kinergy is all about.
Your face lights up when you talk about it. I can see how much love you have, and you're so humble about what you've created, and you're connecting us back not only to ourselves, but to the earth around us as well, which is incredible. Yeah. How do people, if people want to try it or find out more about it, where can they go? Like, everyone's at home. It's a great time for social media connections, right?
Absolutely. Well, it's perfect timing tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's here in LA, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Time.
No, wait, 2 o'clock.
11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. Math.
Finger math. We're back to finger math.
So yeah, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be on my Kinergy account on Instagram.
Because it's a little different.
Kinrgy.
Okay, so
Kinrgy.
Yeah.
At Kinergy, I'll be doing a live 15-minute version of the class to just give people an introduction of what it is. And so, you know, I give the analogy that it's like, if you're at a party and someone's passing hors d'oeuvres and you really like it, you're going to go back for more. If they try to just shove a cheeseburger down your throat, you're like, whoa, that's way too much information. So we're just going to give a 15-minute, you know, introductory of what Kinergy is all about. So we would love for people to come to our Kinergy page and try it out. And I'll give an explanation of what the name means. So K-I-N, kin represents family, tribe, community. Kinder, so that's like another part of the word, is childlike. So we want to activate our childlike imagination to come back to that like beautiful child before all the conditioning and the survival tactics that we built up over the years. And then kinesthetic or kinetic, it's all about movement. And then energy. And that's where I believe that we're really going to be able to transform the state of exercise. Exercise is not about the physical body anymore. Meditation is not just about the mindset. When you put those things together and then you add the energetic force around it, that's what Kinergy is. It's the
oh my God, you've basically just brought together all the best parts of everything. All aspects of wellness.
By the way, who has time to go to 7 different studios for all the different things? So it's like, why don't we come in and do something where we can move, breathe, and visualize and feel self-expressed and free. Where you can cry and you can laugh.
Kinergy, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody has it because I've experienced it. And actually, I was watching some testimonials of some women and they were like crying because it brings you back to yourself. I've been doing the Carrie-Ann conversations and just kind of talking through this and like it's time for people to sort of reassess who they are. And through your Kinergy, I noticed that people were like really tuning back into who they are.
Well, it's like we get so disconnected from ourselves because we're busy, we're doing things. We don't like the feeling of feeling uncomfortable or feeling like there's emotion coming up. So we go and we do something else to distract ourselves, or we just suppress it because we don't want to feel that uncomfortable feeling. Well, unfortunately, I believe fortunately, we are in a really weird place where we're stuck at home and we're either going to confront and I'd say it this way, like, look, I've got my tea kettle right here, right? I feel like this is my analogy, that like we're all like in this tea kettle and it is boiling, and we have had that in our life where it's been boiling for so long, but then we just like turn the burner down, or we go put it off, we take it to a different burner or whatever. We're kind of forced right now to deal with it. And so all these emotions are starting to come up now and people don't know what to do with it. And my advice is just let it out. Woo! Let it go. Frozen. Exactly.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we just gotta let it out, let it go, and then that way we can actually clear all the space and start from the beginning.
Yeah, every day. Do a little bit
every day.
Get your day started, get connected, release it all. That is so great. Now, tell us about, so what else are you doing at home? Is Brooks home? How's Coda?
Coda's good, going crazy. He's a husky, so he's like, get me out of here.
Is he howling?
Yeah, we have our morning ritual where we sing every morning. And then also before we go to bed, we do a little singing as well. So yeah, it's like mama and Coda time for sure.
I love it. And is he good?
He's great. He's doing his thing. He's been traveling. I mean, not so much anymore, but he was traveling a lot and I was traveling a lot. He's back now. And
you guys were busy.
We've been really busy, but it's amazing when like you're so connected to just what you want to put out in the world, and just having that support is really beautiful.
So real quick, on the talk, we always talk about like a little topic, and we're still trying to have a little format in the show. And today, I want to ask your input on this. So they're saying that a lot of family law attorneys are telling the New York Post that divorces are skyrocketing. Divorce filings are skyrocketing. And so I was wondering, because I was talking to Erin yesterday. She's home with her man. And she's like, he's using too much paper towels, right? Just like the little things. We're all spending way more time with our loved ones, right?
Yeah.
So like, what do you think about, why do you think that's happening? I mean, I think it either brings you closer together.
Yeah.
Or you just find out what's really real, right? I don't know. What do you think? I'm not in a
No, but that's what I was saying earlier. Like, this is such an important time for yourself, for connecting with your family, whether it's a husband and a wife, or your partner, or your children. Like, you can't escape. You can't escape. Like, we are here, and we either deal with it or we don't. And maybe divorce is coming up because people are either realizing, whoa, we don't communicate well, or wow, we're not really going through, we don't see eye to eye on this, or maybe they're coming closer because they're like, wow, we haven't had these kind of conversations before.
Right.
And well, this is actually, I'm learning so much about you.
Right.
You know, I think the minute you stop learning about your partner, that's when it gets scary. So yeah, so I don't know, like I said, it's a very dark time, but there's beauty in the darkness, and when that can come out, I mean, like I said, it's such an opportunity for like your own self to become very healthy, but then your relationship with whether it's a loved one or
Parents,
your partner or your parents. I mean, now is the time to speak truth, right?
right? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was thinking that I'm very fortunate. It's weird because for me, I'm alone, right? So it's like I've been going through my emotions. Like every day is a roller coaster, right? Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful that I'm alone, because I've listened to some people and they're like, oh, it's so overwhelming, because I'm a bit of an introvert. So I need a lot of alone time. It's just sort of how my soul operates. It needs alone time to think. And then I was thinking, but then also at the same time, I'm like, but darn, why the end of the world is here and I'm alone with bummers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's sort of got a little bit of a struggle. Everybody is sort of, it's a really interesting time because you can really look at your real situation. Like I have had a lot of time to go, I am single, and how do I claim it as the best ever right now? Because this is the best time to claim whatever you have. You know what
Wherever you are in your life is exactly where you're supposed to be for whatever lesson that is supposed to come through.
Right.
And I think, I mean, I don't know what it's like to not have a relationship in a time like this. I'm in one. And so everybody has their own unique experience, and that is specific to you. So I think it's our responsibility to find out whatever that lesson is. And like, I look at it as like in therapy, they call it like the black dot. Like we do everything to go up and around and through, and we get really good at figuring out how to get around this black dot, when in fact you just got to go through it. And so and then on the other side, you know, it either like combusts when you're inside the black dot and you just deal with it, or you go through the other side and then you're done.
Black dot behind you.
Black dot behind you. Yeah. So I think it's our responsibility to like acknowledge what these feelings are that are coming up and be like, oh, this is where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Oh, see, this makes me miss you so much. I mean, at Dancing with the Stars, it was so nice to have like a sister out there.
I know.
So nice to have you there. How's Derek, by the way? I haven't talked to him or seen him for a while.
He's good. Well, it was funny because right at the beginning when this all happened, we both just decided we're going to stay at home regardless. Even before social distancing really came out that we were told to do that, we already started social distancing. And I miss him so much. I'm like, this is my best friend. Where are you? But yeah, we're FaceTiming. My family actually just did a Bananagrams game night. So did like so have you ever played Bananagrams? I'm horrible at it. It's a game. It's like a family game that you get together. It's like speed race of Scrabble, basically. Okay,
this is a good idea for all the families that are separated.
Yeah.
To do this. So what did you guys do?
Exactly. So my dad sent an invite and we all logged on, and by the way, I say we all logged on. I didn't log on. I'm totally lying right now. My whole family did, and I didn't do it. I said, well, I'll be there on the next one, Dad, I promise. But truth. It's all boiling up. The lies are coming out. But yeah, just game nights, and I think Derek is doing an escape room game night. I think he did that last night. But yeah, it's what it's really doing is it's forcing us to get creative of how we want to stay connected, and what are the things that we like to do.
She played Bananagrams last night.
Oh really? Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
I love it.
That's us. I was lying. I didn't do it, but
you will next time.
But I will next time. Yeah.
Oh, Julianne, it's so great to hear from you.
I know you too. How are you doing? What's new in your world? I mean, you are obviously still continuing on the talk and like giving us all this fun information and interviews with all the amazing people. And what have you noticed the biggest like change or difference of like all the different people that you've interviewed in this time? Like, what's a commonality that you feel?
I feel the one thing that everybody is honestly, actually what I love is everybody's being much more honest about where they're at. People are not afraid to talk about their fear or their discomfort.
Yeah.
So, you know, usually people in our business kind of brighten people's lives and only focus on the positive. But what I'm noticing is people are being much more comfortable with like exposing who they really are, because there's really no choice.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. And through that, the connections I think are getting deeper, because we're just being ourselves and we're connecting as we are with our, like, you know, the roots are coming out, the fake nails are coming off, the lashes, everything's falling apart. But the true human is there. And that's really all that matters.
Girl, woo! Honestly, that makes me so happy. That's what I mean by there's beauty in the darkness, is that like whatever pedestal that either we put ourselves on as entertainers or that people put us on, it's like, no, we're all just human and we are all literally going through the same thing. Right. It equals out like the playing field. Like, this is real life. These are us. Like, we're all the same. Yep. Like, there is no divide or separation. We are in this together.
We are in this together. And Viacom CBS has this hashtag, it's alone together. And it's so interesting because it's so profound, because we're truly alone, and yet we're actually all going through not the exact same thing, but the same experience.
Yeah.
Together, yet alone. And it's fascinating. And I'm just grateful for technology, because it allows us these really fascinating connections. Imagine if we couldn't connect like this.
I know.
I would be cuckoo.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's really true. Like, what would we do? And I think that that's a really cool way to look at it too, is technology can be something that consumes us. And I actually felt that a lot the first week, because it was like, oh, so, okay, this is crazy, but we can connect. And all of a sudden I was inundated with all this new content, and it was beautiful because everybody wants to share. But then I felt this need, this is my little, ego, whatever, popping out, that I needed to keep up and I needed to do things. And, oh man, so many people are putting things out. I should put things out. And then I was like, whoa, what's going on here? So I actually took like 4 days off completely. And then I realized, okay, what is it and who is it that I want to connect with? Right. I don't want to just have all of it. Otherwise, that is so overwhelming. We're probably going to be on our phones 3 times more than we ever were. And so, like, finding the people that actually you connect with, I mean, and that uplift you versus just all of it.
Oh, thanks, Julianne. It's so good. I mean, really, I just want to hug you, and I hope we can talk again. I hope we can talk again soon.
Yes, and of course.
Keep spreading your light. What you're doing and what you've always done is so important.
Thank you. You too.
So proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
I just, you know what? I love life. I love people. I love you. I love me. I love us. Let's just spread the love. Yes.
Spread
and come do Kinergy tomorrow, 11 a.m.
Tell everybody again where to tune in.
Yeah, go to @Kinergy, KINRGY, at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're gonna dance, breathe, we're gonna move our bodies and visualize with the earth elements. Yes.
Oh, can I just wear like normal clothes, or do I have to wear like workout clothes?
No, I mean, you can wear workout clothes because you might sweat a little bit, but I'm in my pajamas right now, so
I love it. I got my pajama,
whatever you want.
Pajama on the bottom, dressy top on the top.
I love it.
All right, Julianne, I love you.
All right, I love you too.
Give my love to everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Thank you.
Wait, how do we get out?
I don't know. You press N or press N? Right?
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you too. Okay, so, oh my God, it was so great to see Julianne. I just want to remind you all our talk people, I hope that you found that enlightening and fun, not enlightening, but lightening up your day. And I hope we can bring a little joy to you. I want to remind you that tomorrow is going to be a big day for the Talk Chat Room. We have 3 shows. Yes, we are dedicated to making you guys happy. We are dedicated to making you guys smile. We are dedicated to keep you entertained. Okay, so if you missed this chat today, please go to the Talk's Facebook feed later on today, and it will be up. And if you want to talk, come back tomorrow. Not if you want to, do come back tomorrow. We have 3 chats. Olivia Newton-John, the connection is real between, we just had Julianne who played Sandy in the live version. So Julianne sorry, not Julianne. Olivia Newton-John will join Marie at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific. Then at 3 p.m. Eastern Pacific, noon Pacific, Cheryl will be there with Raven Simone. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's going to be a good one. And then at 4 p.m., this is new. We've never done one at 4 p.m. Eastern and 1 Pacific. Sharon Osborne, Mrs. O, will talk to the one and only, yes, that's right, Dr. Phil McGraw is going to tune in to the Talk Chat Room. So it's going to be a great Friday. We want to end our week on a big bang, and we want you all to feel good. I hope you all stay safe, keep social distancing. The numbers are going up, but I want you guys to keep your energy and your peace here in your heart, okay? So stay safe. Lots of love to you. Thank you for tuning in. And, you know, follow everybody on Instagram. See what everybody's doing. Follow all the ladies, all our guests. Just tune in, okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Lots of love. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry we didn't get to your comments, but we will later. Next time, I promise we'll do more comments, okay? Lots of love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Take care. Happy Thursday. Bye. Let's talk again soon. All right, guys. Thank you.